So, here I am. I'm gonna assume almost 3 in the morning. And I've been thinking a lot about life, purpose, existence, belonging, kind of just a lot. And I'm really proud and really terrified at the same time. Proud because I am very accomplished of just how far I've made it in life and how much I have gotten done creatively, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, just how much progress I've made in kind of my own mortality, I guess, if you will. Because at the time of this recording, I am currently still 29 years old. And my birthday, which is February 15th, next year, in 2022, I will be turning 30. And as I take time to edit and record this, I also become terrified, not at the journey that I've taken, but the journey that will continue to unravel and unfold in my life. And I've had a lot happen in my life pretty often. And I'm so used to, for so many years, things in my life being high strung, high energy, just chaos, madness, anarchy, just busy, just always trying to be jogging rather than, walking, always trying to run rather than jog, always trying to marathon rather than run. And the journey that I've taken, and you're going to hear me say that a lot in this episode, the journey that I've taken has been a long one. And I know most people would not tune in, I guess, or I don't know, be interested in, I guess, this level of commentary or character development or self-reflection on this platform of all places, or even on any platform, but I guess as I record this, which is almost 3 in the morning on June 4th, is the time of this recording and day, I like to think that I have made stride and progress in becoming a version of me that I can rest easy with, but also continue to strive and move forward with. And so this episode is gonna be kind of an emotional one. Because, for one, it's the mid-season finale of Crashbox. And in this show, you have seen lots and lots of different things. You have seen some comic book related stuff, you've seen some gameplay related stuff, you've seen sketches, you've seen comedy bits, you've seen podcasts. We've poked fun at a lot of things. We've discussed a lot of things with friends, but like, the reason why, I guess the reason why I wanted this to be the mid-season finale and to talk about this is because self-reflection and looking inward to the obstacles you or I or anyone really, even people in the comments, even people watching this, if if anyone does watch this at all, thinking and reflecting upon one's timeline, one's adventure, and dare I say, one's journey in life is something that I think even the most admiral of people struggle with, even if it's emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, just anything. And so what you're going to be seeing here is kind of my history with a particular game series called Journey, or rather game, and it was developed by a really fantastic studio years ago, and I wanted to not only share the spotlight today on what has been one of the most fantastic video games of all time, and not only has been one of the best like storytelling experiences of all time, but when I did this stream over on my Twitch, it was a celebration of sorts, because on March 8th of this year, well, okay, actually to be specific, March 13th of this year, Journey had celebrated their 9th anniversary of the game. And to commemorate that, I did a very, very emotionally, very time-invested stream to celebrate the 9th anniversary, well, 9th birthday, if you will, of this wonderful game. What I would suggest, if you can, after you are done watching this video, after you're done listening to me talk and ramble, please, by all means, go support that game company. Even if it's just buying merch, buying digital copies of their games, playing things like Flower, Flow, Journey, Sky, stuff like that. Go invest in the art of emotional awakening, because it's not something that you get to see every day, where a game, a movie, a TV show, anything really strips you down to your core and yet puts you back together. So that is the kind of the best way I can describe it. And I have, actually, you'll see later on the episode too as well, kind of interspliced in between the stream compilation, photos of my history with Journey, as well as screenshots and stories and stuff from it. So, yeah. So, I'll I guess I'll stop talking now. But, yeah. That's about it. Just enjoy the video, and if by any means my family up in heaven is listening to this at all, or watching this, or I guess if anyone's watching this, thank you. Thank you for being there in my life when I needed you the most, in terms of just guiding me and showing me that there's beauty to behold in this world. So, yeah. Okay. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today is a very special day, because this game means a lot to me. And I have a really long personal history with it. And it's helped me through a lot of tough times in my life. So a lot of this stream is going to be like me talking a bit for sure, but a lot of it's also going to be just admiring the game. And so God, there's a lot to say. It's hard, you know, because there's not that many games out there that have left such a emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical impact on who I am. And that could be said of a lot of people. And Journey was definitely one of them. It's interesting because this game did a lot. This game came out at a time when I really needed it. When I needed it to come out. And this game came out at a time where part of me just was lost, for lack of a better term. And I needed it. I honestly needed it. So the game originally came out in 2012. And it was released for PlayStation 3. And it was created and made by, ironically, a company simply known as Thatgamecompany. And funny enough name as it is, Thatgamecompany really strived and focused on deeply emotional but very calming artistic games. And yeah, we're doing a very emotional kind of backstory and deep dive with this game, because I was just getting done explaining this game came out in 2012 originally for the PS3. And it has been a game that around 2012 I was going through a lot. I had that was my senior year of high school. I graduated high school that year. And it was the last year before my grandpa passed away. And this was one of the last things I showed to him before he had passed away. And in between my grandfather passing away, graduating high school, going to conventions for the first time in my life, just establishing, strong friendships with people, there was a lot going on in my life. And I needed a game to kind of reinvigorate me and bring me back to kind of the ground floor level of reality. And I had also dealt with kind of a nasty breakup at the time too, and just quite a lot. And so I know this is me talking and rambling a little bit, but what I like about this game was this came out at the perfect time to help carve out a part of my identity. And what makes this game so great, which you'll see in a moment, is just the animation, the music, everything with that. So, but yeah, this game means a lot, and we're gonna play it today, and we're gonna talk about kind of my personal history with it, and we're gonna do a full solid playthrough. So, with that in mind, let's go on a new journey together. And that's it. That's the beginning. That's just kind of how it goes. So, what makes this game so powerful was because I was dealing with so much right after high school, I almost kind of had some identity issues of just where I belonged to the world, who I was, and a couple years prior, before even going into high school, my mom passed away. And she passed away, I believe, 2006, 2007. And so that game, like, you know, between her passing away, Grandpa passing away, and everybody. Yeah, no, it is very neat. As you can tell, it actually follows it. But a lot kind of happened in my life, and so I kind of lost myself spiritually for a couple years. And kind of seeing this game and its art style and animation and music and everything really kind of brought me back. Kind of like it recharged everything. And so God, that mountain. God, the ambiance of the music is so good. It's just, gives me chills. But yeah, no, so when this game came out, I played it, and I remember staying up super late to beat it. And I took my time with every nook and cranny and every hidden thing to find and Easter egg and every other, like, you know, thing to collect. And there was just so much you could do in this game despite it being so little. And like, you can even kind of see here, like, you know, not everyone makes it on their journey. Not everybody survives on their journey, you know? And I understand that a lot of this could be represented in different ways, but to me, it's just going through the valley of death almost, and just seeing, thinking and seeing and having the thoughts of loved ones and family and people gone, you know. This kind of imagery already kind of like shook me when I was younger. So yes, the scarf is from the game. Yeah, the scarf that I actually am wearing is from the game. So, which, it's funny because I used to actually own two versions of the scarf. So the first Journey story I have is back when the game came out. One of the things that they were doing too was they were giving away prizes. PlayStation was giving away prizes on Twitter in relating to the game. And I will pull up the photo. It's really nice to look at. It is really nice to look at. Give me 1 sec. I'll actually pull up the photo and I'll show you guys. Because I made a whole little album on my computer to show you guys. So one of the things that I had won was from a Twitter contest where it's just kind of like, you know, your love for the game and explaining it and stuff. And so one of the things was this. It was... I'll zoom it in a little bit. It was the original scarf that they had as a promotion for the game back on the PS3, along with like a little thank you note for entering and winning. And then what I liked about that scarf was that was one of the original scarves that they designed for like conventions and stuff too. And then what I had also won, which I don't have anymore unfortunately, was this t-shirt. And it was a really great little t-shirt that I absolutely loved. And I wore it around for a while. It was a cool shirt. So, but I wound up doing some photos and photography and stuff with it with my friend Brian. And he loved the game too. And as kind of a gift to him, I gave him the scarf. So now the other thing you could collect in this game too were these little tokens right there. They didn't do much originally, but what the tokens were cool about was that, you know, you could use that to... There we go. You could use that to basically, like, get better scarves and, like, eventually, hopefully you'll see this today, unlock some other fun stuff in the game. So, including a very special version of the character. So, which I'm going to try and... I need more thing. Hang on. That was the other thing, too. You couldn't really run in this game. But that was fine. Because the whole point was you wanted to take in the moment of everything. Like, look at all these temples. Look at all these ruins that, like, people used to live in and stuff, right? So, like, you went up here, you went up here, you went up here, and then what you did was you actually went up here. There you go, you collected that. And so not only does it make your scarf longer, but it makes so you can fly more too. But now you gotta... There you go. Now you collected that one. And then you could also visit a lot of these ruins and stuff too for like lore and other things too, which was cool. Sadly, you couldn't go in most of these. I think there was only one of them you could. But what I like about this game is kind of the ambiance to it. So, and don't worry, we're gonna go to the next part of the game in just a moment. I'm just double checking everything. Making sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. I think there were a couple Easter eggs and stuff I might have missed in the desert, but I'll do that on a different playthrough. So you were supposed to do this, and then it would connect the temples and the bridge and stuff together. See?
And then these shrines would tell you more about the story. So... go. You kind of learn more and more about everything. So, as it went on. Here, I'm going back real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Sometimes I will miss stuff. So I'm going to take just a moment. There's a lot in the desert too in this area that you can easily miss. And you kind of chirp with people too. I got mostly everything. Okay. I don't think I can get all the way up there yet, or at all. Yeah, no, you can't get up there. Okay. And this kind of keeps track of all the little tokens you're supposed to get to. So. Alright, so we're going to get back up here. Here, back up here. Back up here. Yeah. I'll tell the next journey story too in a moment, once we get to the next part. So if I remember correctly, So I'm trying to think if I remember correctly. This, and then you were supposed to grab all of these as well too. 'Cause then it would connect the bridge together. So you watch it. See? So it kind of starts everything for you. Now the other thing too was that with this game, you could technically play with another person, but it was always random, and like you would never truly like do a multiplayer run or a co-op run. You would always just kind of wander into another person who was playing. So if another person was playing Journey and was in the same like area you're at, the same part you're at, you would kind of see it. So like I'm gonna go over here, grab that little guy. Grab that token, that's right. Here's the first hidden one. I believe the second hidden one. Somewhere over here, because the third one's way over there. We're gonna hunt for it. I think one's in the waterfall, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. So there's the second one. Because the third one's on the other side. This was how you communicated with other players in the game, was through the chirping circle. So there's the second one. the third one is actually in here. Yeah, I see it. It's right there. Here. There should be all three of them right there. Jump really high. Just fly. Let's see, we're trying to connect that big bridge together is what we're trying to do. Just want to do this real quick. Copy, no worries. I appreciate you just tuning in and saying hi. Yeah, we're going to connect these big boys together in just a moment. Let's start with just a moment, all connected. See? It's all connected together to the bridge now. So now we can make it across nice and safely. The only thing left we haven't done is we haven't found the lore thing yet in this area. So we need to do that. I think I found almost everything in this area. I believe almost. I think I see it. Nope, that's just a rock. Might have missed one thing, but that's okay. Because I can't seem to find the other lore stuff. But that's okay. I think I know what it's on. Let me search one more area real quick. I think I know what I was missing. Yes, here we go. It was underneath here. So here was some of the other lore. Because now you can kind of see like what the temples were like and the sky and the sand and stuff was like before them. So there we go. I found it. Okay. Now we can march forward. I remember trying to find all the secrets and all the stuff in here too, because part of what connected Journey with me for so long was like me and my family always kind of had like a sense of adventure and wonderment throughout our bloodline, and like I have old photos of mom, dad, and the family going all these places and traveling and, you know, trying new foods and new things. And like I know dad lived in New Jersey and Arizona and Colorado at one point, and he even lived in Brazil for many years. And I know mom used to travel to all sorts of different shows and stuff and go, you know, cross country with friends. I know grandma and grandpa lived in New Jersey and then Arizona and lived in all sorts of places. So just having a game to give me that sense of wonder and adventure, you know, always helped. So anyhow, here's the next part. As you can tell, I played a lot of this. And, meant a lot because at the time I really missed mom. missed Grandpa when they both passed away, and it was just me, Dad, and Grandma. I had family, and you know, for sure an extended family, but a lot of them lived in, you know, Oklahoma, Colorado, New Jersey, all sorts of places. I didn't really get a chance to see them growing up much. You know, I was an only kid, so I didn't have brothers or sisters or a lot of that. I had a lot of cousins, but, you know, it was only a rare occasion or a special occasion that they'd show up to the house in Arizona and I get to see them. So and I gotta be careful in this area too, because all of the little hidden stuff is like really hidden. But we'll get there eventually. Plus, I love the sand surfing in this game. It's fun. Plus, you got this guy following you. For a little bit. Kinda. He helps you kind of navigate a little bit. Like, there was a lot that could get done. If I remember correctly, it's over here. There's a couple of things. I know there's that. Yeah, I gotta go all the way over here. There we go. There's, I believe, the second one. Oh, there's multiple. Oh, yep, that's right. You can actually ride in these things too. See? I think this was the lore one. Yep, this is the lore piece. So this kind of shows off the desert a little bit. Shows you the people that kind of lived here too. Now, if you guys ever played any of their previous games too, they didn't just make Journey. What was cool was, before Journey, they made two other games. They made Flow, which was kind of a rhythm-based sort of thing, but it was very, like, quiet and very kind of interesting. And then the second game was Flower, which I want to play on here another day too. And that was all about, like, kind of the contrast between city life and nature, and kind of just, like, tuning in back to nature. So now, as far as my second Journey story goes, so what was interesting is I had bought the game originally digitally off the PlayStation Store, but because of how popular the game was, along with all the other games that Thatgamecompany did, they released a kind of a PS3 and to an extent PS4 like little collector's edition of them. So, I gotta go really far. I think I may have to go back a little bit. But, one of the things they included with the physical release was a copy of Journey, Flow, and Flower, but they also released like a documentary about the games, behind the scenes, a lot of cool stuff like that. And one of the other things was they released 3 mini games that they made as part of like a game jam, basically, that never really got released up until that edition came out. Oh, is there something over here? Yeah, I knew there was something over here. Yeah, there was something over here. But yeah, and I used to own that physical edition for the PS3, and I still kind of want to rebuy it, but I know you can get it digitally too off the PS3 like digital store and PS4 as well too. So, hey guys, as much as it pains me to do this, we actually have to break up the mid-season finale into 2 parts, because for one, the original Journey stream actually took, well, quite a few hours to actually like get through when I originally streamed the game on Twitch for the anniversary. But 2, just because of the fact that I don't want to like have you guys sit through an almost like 2-3 hour video. So that would be such a pain. But this is the end of part 1. So expect part 2 soon. And we'll see you guys later for a emotional mid-season finale. And you know, I'm happy to be here.